Is this Plarium? Congratulations on completing that hard battle. Now buy this $100 pack. Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing King Arthur Legends Rise. For today's video, I'm going to showcase my 10-7 team for, beating Crom Cruach. Okay, so as you can see here, I did beat it and I 1-starred it. I did not worry about 3-starring it now because once we get better gear and more characters to 60 and awakenings and all that fancy stuff and leveled up relics, which I didn't have yet because I hadn't done this yet, it's gonna be easy, right? We're gonna have no trouble to go back and 3-star it with the right elements or whatever. So yeah, this is a 1-star, but who cares? It's all about going on to hard campaign. Doing chapter 1 and chapter 2 does unlock a lot of other stuff, a lot of other content, like relic upgrades and everything. So you really need to push through and get to the hard stages. So don't worry about 3-starring it, just get through. In most cases, and at the beginning, I thought it's crazy not to try to 3-star as you go along, because otherwise you're wasting energy to go back and do it again. But we have to farm for those resources anyway, which is great the way they do this. Like, you can go farm for these by doing campaign anyway, so it's not the end of the day to accidentally go get more of those. We're always going to need them. And in this game, everything unlocks, which I like a lot of these, based on where you are in campaign. So you don't want to be too far behind. But all right, I'm going to actually show some videos. So I did this on my phone. So if the quality is kind of bad, that's why. I tried to adjust some settings to make it better. It made it a little better, but it's still a phone recording, so here we go. All right, so let's, let me just click this here. We're gonna go into the battle, yep. All right, and I'm gonna show you my setup. And then I'll show you the gear of the characters, and I actually mess up my, everything. You'll see. All right, so Kay, starting is great. Kay is level 60 for me. She has 3 awakenings, and this was a really, really nice start, so I was really happy that this is where we got. And honestly, at the end of the day, this battle is an RNG fest. You want to wait until you get the right people coming. You want to get like one DPS to come out that can actually do that, immediately attack and allow another one to come, and then the second person to be your healer, ideally, which is what happened here, so they can keep everyone alive. So there we go, another big hit, but not quite big enough to knock the third person out. Ideally, the third person would have came just now as well. But it's okay. We're good on our health, so I used her as an AoE, and we just barely missed getting our third person back for the team. So that's how this works. You gotta get those little... You gotta get your people back. It's like Hydra, unfortunately. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, that's how it works. And here we go. There's Morgan now. And Morgan actually did really good damage for me. Using her ultimate whenever the other spawns were not up was really great, and when they were, I used her second skill. So I only healed with Isolde every time we needed to, pretty obviously. And then when it's, again here, Morgan's ultimate was pretty solid. She's only level 50 for me. And then I used Kay's, obviously first or second skill, depending on what I could, with the Vigor. Tristan is the real hero, though. There he is. So we were okay with Kay and Morgan, but Tristan just does such good damage, honestly. If Tristan is your first one to come out, you're going to be fine as well. Really good. Although I think I probably shouldn't say Tristan is my MVP because he does come out late in the battle. Kay is the MVP, but she is level 60. But look at that. Nice smack from Tristan. Don't be mad if you guys are getting Tristan dupes. He's really good for these fights. Really good. No regrets. No regrets. Trust me. Alright, so again, using Kay's A2 for the single target hit. And Tristan, A1 or A2, honestly. Or sorry, A2 or sorry, I gotta stop calling it like raid. Skill 2 or skill 3. So close to knocking out the first phase of the boss. But that's not it. Of course. Yeah, honestly, I think at the end of the day, worry less about what buffs the boss has and what they're putting on you, and just put your best damage for taking out a boss. That's really it. And then keeping in mind there is the little spawns, so it does help to have some AoE damage like Kay or Morgan. But your boss killers like Anguish is really good for this as well, although my run with Anguish was not working, but Tristan helped me do a little bit better. But it depended on the RNG and the order of my heroes coming out. At the end of the day, it's all about the order. So you can see here, now we have the right eye and the left eye. And yeah, that's gotta be taken out with AoE damage. So Morgan and Kay are gonna be great here. And if we are good on our health, then we'll try to use Isolde. But I think Isolde kinda is needed to heal every time, let's be honest. She's my only healer here. So we're gonna have her heal unless she gets feared, which she just did. So I was really worried about this battle because I kept getting feared for my heals, which means I wasn't healing. Like, look, my health is getting a little scary. Alright, we're almost down to the left and right eyes. And one more AoE, hopefully. Alright, there's a little heal. Alright, Morgan's a skill 2. Took out the eyes, and now we're down to the boss. But we're gonna get a little bit more thrown at us. Now we've got the jaws. So this is why you gotta be prepared for some AoE. It's just so much easier to have someone like Morgan or Kay in your team to be able to handle that. You can see here, I'm just trying to heal whenever I can with Isolde. And Kay's ultimate is just awesome here. And all my gear is bad, let's be honest. I'll show you afterward briefly everything. But you're gonna see it's 2-star and 3-star gear mostly still. A little 4 and 5-star, but blue for the most part. And no one is like crazy maxed. None of these heroes have a ton of chivalry at the time of this recording, so. I did end up starting to add some more to K, but I realized I've got to take Anguish to C8 first. But yeah, I'm not worried about what the boss is doing. I'm not even worried about what buffs are on me. I'm just worried about single target or AoE. Alright, there's some really cool cinematics here. Really cool. And I actually messed up the cinematic, so it's gonna cut randomly, which I'll pull up the next video for. I tried to turn up my audio so I could hear it on my phone, and I ended up cutting it right there. Alright, we back. So obviously this is the spoiler alert for the story, guys. Cut it, pause it here, skip ahead to my builds if you don't want to see this stuff. But here we have Caliburn. I mean Caliburn. What's happening? I don't even know anymore. I'm so confused by this because it's like Arthur becomes Caliburn and he starts talking in the dialogue as Caliburn, but he's Arthur. I need to like rewatch the story part to understand this. But it's really cool at the end of the day. Look at the visuals! So cool! So anime, right? So dramatic. Love that though. Such a cool ending there. And the story after is actually pretty good. Let me go ahead and pull up the next video instead. We're going to show you my gear and all that fun stuff. And then I'm going to show you which legendary I got as well. Alright, so this is just going to go through a couple minutes. Kay has 4 chivalry. At the moment of this, we have 3 stars on her for awakenings. And her gear is 3, 4, and some rare 5-star gear. The counterattack set was amazing. So I have the attack set and the counterattack set on her. The chance to counterattack is low, but it came in handy a lot. And I only have her standard weapon. And then we have Anguish. Nope. No, wait. I didn't use Anguish. Morgan. Level 50, 2 stars of awakening only, which are really cheap and easy to get up to 3 stars. Really easy. So there she is. No chivalry, nothing fancy on her. And then the gear has 2 and 3-star gear and crappy 4-star gear. Nothing fancy. We have an attack and a crit rate set on her. So she does do some decent damage, but none of my people have like 100% crit rate or high accuracy even. It is what it is. Let's see. Next up, we had Tristan, who did really good damage at the end. But yeah, I think Kay is actually the MVP of this. So I have Tristan is 2-star, you can see there, awakened. 1 chivalry. I did have 1 dupe of Tristan so far, which is a pretty cool skill there actually. 2 stars again of awakening, sorry. And then let's go to that equipment. All crit rate sets. But only 65% crit rate still, even with all that. And 2 and 3-star gear. So you can see that this really is possible without a ton of stuff. The only 6-star in the team that I was using was Kay. And then we have Isolde here. She is in a health and vigor set. And again, 2 3-star and 4-star gear, 1 piece of 5-star health. Relic is her frost one she comes with. Oh, she was 6-star, my bad. So I had 2 6-stars, but only level 52. And she only had 1 chivalry on her as well. So not too bad there, right guys? Not too bad. Is that the whole team? I think so. That was the team. All right, now let's go. That's it. That was my team. Terrible gear. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to next show you my summon. By summon, I mean this. So I purchased the story clear pack, right? And this allows you to get a guaranteed legendary hero at the end of this. So that's really cool in its own, but all the other rewards along the way were great too. But let's just play this and I can show you what I got. So you claim the final reward for our clear package. Totally worth 20 bucks to do this, like to get all those resources and a legendary. It could be amazing or it could be terrible. That's the debate, right? So you have to go back to your inventory to open those. And lot duplicate. That's how the cookie crumbled. Okay. Oh wait, I need to turn my mic on. Oh, wait for it, guys. Oh, not the picture disappearing. Is this Plarium? Congratulations on completing that hard battle. Now buy this $100 pack. That only gives you 1 guaranteed legendary and 4,000 diamonds when you could buy the pass that I just showed that gets you 10,000 diamonds and a legendary for $20 and more. I don't know, guys.